Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is some of my stuff. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Pop-Up Parade Fullmetal Alchemist, Edward Elric, and Alphonse Elric statues. These are Goodsmile company products. They do the Nendoroids and Figmas and other statues. Beautiful stuff, very good stuff. These are from their newer line called Pop-Up Parade, where they make statues at a bit more, I would say, reasonable cost. These, I believe, they're only $50 a piece, which a lot of you may get out there. Whoa, that's a lot of money. But you know, for the quality statues, you usually you're gonna have to pay generally a little bit more. Like the Ben Presto stuff, they're great. They're super awesome for the price. You're getting them at $25 a piece. They're great for that price, but you can really see the quality isn't so great. So Goodsmile is claiming that these are higher quality statues at a more reasonable cost, especially when you get, you know, these are the same price. And you look how much bigger Al is, so you know they're just. I guess they kind of just figured you're gonna buy them together, because you'd be crazy if you didn't. You'd be crazy. So we're gonna take a look at these two today. This is the standard Pop-Up Parade packaging. Every single figure has this exact same package, so I guess they're also saving money on package design, because they all just have this like design around them in this big plastic box, still using lots of plastic over there in Japan. It's crazy because you can barely see the figure. It's totally wrapped up in plastic. So same, and you can see a little bit better. So there's a lot of figures coming out in this line that I'm excited about. They actually just posted a thing you can vote, I think, for ones you like, or you can make suggestions. So if you find that on their social media, you can vote for yourself. I voted for Inuyasha, so you Inuyasha fans out there, let's get a vote. Get my boy a nice statue that's not $300. Anyway, I think it's time we pop these suckers open. Ooh, smells nice in there. Alrighty, so here is the Ed statue, and he does look pretty good. The first thing I noticed right out of the packaging, which I do have a problem with, is his arm here. Clearly this is two pieces glued together, you know, which is, you know, they do a lot. I'd expect this more in like a Ben Presto figure, you know, at $25 than a $50 Goodsmile figure. I know they're going for cheaper stuff here, but like, it's not as noticeable on the front, I think, the way, because of the muscles kind of, but like on the back, it's really noticeable there, where the arm is clearly two parts. But they do have like shading on here, which I don't think you usually get on the like Ben Presto type figures. You have a little bit different, darker skin shading. The different wires and whatnot going onto his automail arm there. Different colors. It looks good. Sculpt-wise, I mean, they did a great job. I mean, it looks like Ed. Hair has a little bit of shading. There's a little darker color in there. But the pants are just pretty much flat black, like that glossy black color, and they go down. The chain isn't really painted too spectacularly. Like, in fact, it's pretty weak actually. Belt isn't great. I mean, it looks fine. Honestly, this is like probably the quality you would get, a little better than the quality you would get for like a diamond statue. So, which go for like $50, and this is, I would still say, better than those. So it's probably up to par with the price tag, at least when it comes to American stuff. The base pieces, it's just this flat gray base, or I guess clear gray base. Nothing special. Has the peg holes on the bottom of his feet, and then they just stick in like that. So he stands, and then that's it. So I think let's move on to Al. So here is Al. He comes in three pieces if you count the base. This piece actually comes separate, and it just has to be plugged into his head. And you definitely have to be careful with this, because these it feels very delicate. So, and it's, you know, it definitely goes in there, but it's a hard plastic, and I would definitely be very careful with that. But he looks good. I think they did a really good job sculpting. I like how they sculpted, like, all this definitely looks like it's like a like a metal type material. So that looks really cool. There's some shading here on the fabric portions. That looks nice. The paint that they used, nice and shiny. Face looks good. Not too much going on. There's no, I think, was eyes supposed to be red? They're supposed to be red in his eyes. No, I don't think so. I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, it looks like Al. A little bit of mess up with the paint right there. Looks like they missed a little paint, or a little, maybe got a little brown paint on there. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the quality is pretty good. It definitely, these are still better than Ben Presto's, but you are paying double the price. And I don't know if they're double the quality, because you still get the general look of the figures with them. And this is just a different type of plastic. It's definitely it's a heavier plastic, but it's way more delicate. And same thing, like I said with Ed, he has this base piece which it's just this kind of color, and he pegs into it as well. Okay, let's put them both together and see how they look. It would have been nice if maybe they like made these bases so you could kind of like connect them somehow. That looks kind of cool, right? But why wouldn't they just make it so? That's weird. Like you see how it's just like Ed is facing one direction, Al's facing the other, and they could have just like see how now the bases here are connected. But if you want Ed to face the correct way, you got to do that. So it's just, I don't know. Isn't that kind of weird? All right. Anyway, alrighty. So Ed stands about 6 1/4 inches tall to the top of his head, but all the way to the top of this thing, it goes about a little over 7 inches, and Al stands about 6 1/2, maybe 6 3/4 to the top of his head, but goes about 7 1/4 to the top of whatever that thing is. The I don't know what it's called. Mane. The hair thing. Yep, the hair thing. So overall, I really do like both of these statues. I think they look really good. I think the price point might be a little tad high, I think, especially for Ed, because he's so much tinier than Al, and I think most of the figures are going to be this size in this line. So, or maybe a little bit, maybe a tad bigger, because Ed is supposed to be short after all. Which is kind of like, you know, they're not that much better than a Ben Presto. They feel, they're definitely heavier, they feel a little bit nicer, but they're also way more delicate. So like, which is not necessarily a good thing, because Ben Prestos, you can like toss those things around, they'll be fine. They're like sturdy plastic, and it's just, they're just, I don't know, they're great. And these are, they're good. They have some licenses that other companies don't. So if you want to get some of the licenses, some characters in a way more affordable statue format, this is going to be your way to go, because I think the only other like next tier up for these kind of characters is like, you're talking 300 at least. If you want the really high quality stuff, you're going to have to pay. But these are really, they're pretty good. They're good, but they are not the best by any means. Anyway, if you like this review, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my Instagram at CraigStuff. I post brand new videos every Friday at noon. I will see you guys next time. Later.